Well, I'm headed to Colorado. I just stopped in and met with the guys at Scree, got some last minute items picked up for this hunt, beanies, some gloves, so ready to get out there and go hunt the cold weather. This Colorado third season tag is gonna be fun. I don't have a tag, I'm just going out there with some buddies. I don't know if you guys have heard of them or not. They're just some guys from the internet. They're always like calling me and be like, please come hunting with us, please come hunt with us. Anyway, I'm gonna go out there. They have deer tags. I'm gonna go help them, and I might buy an elk tag if we're getting into a lot of elk out there, so we'll just have to see what happens. Anyway, it's gonna be a good time. I got about an 8.5 hour, 9 hour drive ahead of me, so I'm gonna start knocking that thing out, and hopefully we make it there. I don't know, I'm not a mechanic, but my truck has this weird thing that it does. It starts smoking a whole bunch whenever I put oil in it and spill it all over the engine block. So you mechanics out there, if you know anything about it, let me know. Well, about 100 miles back, I had my cruise control on and I was just cruising along, and I heard a loud bang and my RPMs went to about 5,000. And all of a sudden I didn't have any gears except fourth. So I decided to motor for Green River, Utah, which was the closest place. Got there just in time for all the mechanic shops to close. So now I'm just gonna keep motoring down the road. I only have fourth gear. And I'm gonna meet up with my buddy Wes in Grand Junction. I gotta go 100 miles, so I'm gonna pray this baby just keeps going. And once we get there, I'm gonna see if I can get it into a mechanic and grab a rental car and keep going for Colorado, because I wanna go hunting. So yeah, we're flying by the seat of our pants, which is kind of it's kind of the standard for how I operate. So anyway, wish me luck, hope we make it. If not, might get interesting. Never know. Well, this is my new rig that I'm taking the rest of the way. I got into Brutal last night, stay with my boy Wes, Colorado Tines. Set me up with a nice bed, some pizza, watched some shed hunt videos, looked at some horns. And now, I'm gonna go the rest of the way, meet up with those guys, and we're gonna go, well, they're gonna kill deer, I'm gonna hang out, maybe kill an elk, we'll see. If I kill an elk, I'll probably really be in trouble then, because I'd have no way to bring it back home in my Chevy Malibu. But props to... Started it yet? No, hopefully it starts. Keyless. Huh? It's keyless. Yeah, I know, keyless. So this has one of them new fancy keys. I don't know how the heck you work it. Foot on the brake, press start. That's what the guy said. So it has 4G LTE on board. So pretty set up. Anyway, if I kill an elk, I'll probably strap it right in this area. Hole. You got your tie down on top. Yeah, you can tie to that shark fin back there. But if you guys don't follow Wes, Colorado Tines, you're missing out. Go subscribe to his YouTube. Posts a lot of good stuff, and mostly he hooked me up. That's what's the best. Anyway. Shoot him. Shoot him. We're gonna go and shoot him. Like I said, it's 11 degrees. It's a little frigid. We're gonna be hiking, so we're gonna warm up. Deer, I don't know, I think the deer are gonna be moving longer. But I glassed up a bunch of deer that were bedded down. Are they waiting until it's warmer and then getting up? Is that what they do? I don't know, I thought they would just be feeding the whole time. Because it is freezing. Ben, what's your thoughts? What are these deer gonna be doing? Well, in North America, the Ursus maximus, known as the mule deer, have a core body temperature of about 96 degrees, and when that drops down a little bit, they tend to bed up because they have this process, and it's like built into their second stomach chamber that heats up their body, so it works better when they're laying down. They can digest their feed a lot better and get some more calories burnt. So just drop some knowledge on my brain. Yeah. Is that for sure, like, true? Yeah, I heard it on Ornella's podcast. So. Wow. No, I made it up. I have no idea. Like, I think they just get cold and want to die just like us, and they hunker down. First light gear. So, yeah, we're going to go see if we can find this big buck, because Looking at big bucks is better than looking at little bucks. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot a deer. Time.
Interview over.
Interview over. Drop the gun. Drop the mic.
So we got this buck in the corner of the private. It looks like he's gonna feed up and out. We need him to cross a fence. So we're gonna watch him and see if he does. And if he does, Casey can try to shoot him. He's a good looking buck, heavy 4-point, so stay tuned. Dead. No, he kicked hard. He's going right. He stopped right behind the tree. Going up the hill.
What's that?
He's going up the hill. Stopped. He got his butt to us. He's hit. He's running up, straight uphill. 100%.
Well, when I shot, I blew this sagebrush up.
Oh. I thought your first shot hit him, but we can go look. He could have bumped.
Farther up, I shot through that sage.
Yeah.
100 yards, I freaking missed it.
How far? 4?
Ben, how did I do that? I should have took my time.
It just happens, man. It was so quick. Like, he ran into the private and then ran right back out.
It's just what we wanted to happen, happened. That sucks, guys. Well, it's just how it goes sometimes.
All right, folks. So after we went back and studied the area, for the last 4 hours, we've done nothing but look at topo maps, look at Onyx. All we've been doing is just checking property lines and boundaries, getting our stuff really tight, making sure everything's ready to go for this afternoon. Now, we're gonna cruise out to a spot that has really good winter feed on it. We've been seeing the deer hang on a lot of buckbrush, a lot of really high protein stuff. So we're gonna set up, we're gonna get up in glass. We'll probably hike 10 or 12 miles before it gets dark tonight and see if we can't find one of those elite class deer.
Sounding good here. Sounds great. Let's go with that.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's Brian's.
Dude, I'll do all the fucking beers.
All right, guys, we're wrapping up day number 2. Wait, this is day number 3.
Day number 3.
With another meal.
Oh, gratin potatoes.
Check this out. Andy and Casey killed it on the dinner with, is this deer steak from Wasatch Buck?
No, that's Rosie elk steaks.
Oh my gosh, no wonder that cut's so thick. Roosevelt elk
Land
steaks.
of the free steaks.
This is deer, huh?
Yeah.
So Andy's veggie medley again right here. Love that. And then just some fake potatoes.
What up? Look at that steak. Everybody's like, why you go to Colorado? You don't have a tag. Because I know how these guys cook. That's why.
Ben's here for the food.
I drove here for the food. I blew up my transmission for the food.
You blew up my transmission.
Those look incredible. Guys, if you want to check out these 1.5 inch back straps, cut them
These are
super
back
thick.
Yeah.
Super thick.
I feel
Cut 'em
spoiled
thick.
right now.
You
Those
can
back
flash
straps were shot at 6 yards. And then you can watch the full video where we were born and raised. But that is fresh, organic Roosevelt backstrap.
Still haven't been able to turn up this buck. Turned up another buck that's tall and narrow and has a split on it. I think it's a good looking deer, but it's still in the private. But just got news that BMAC laid down a good one. We glassed up a sweet buck last night. You could tell it was tall, but it was a long ways away, and him and Eric went and put the move on it today, and Casey said he just killed him like at 80 yards, so super pumped. So we're gonna keep glassing for this deer for a minute, then we're gonna go check out B-Mac's buck. Man, I'm super excited for him.
We found him. We found him. Look at that deer. Sweet. What? That's what I'm talking about.
Look how heavy he is, dude.
Happy hunter?
Oh man, I'd
Hey,
say.
that guy.
Doing
Congrats,
some of our
buddy.
best work. What's up, brother? Thank you, dude.
Awesome, buddy.
Oh my gosh, dude, he's so rad.
That's what it's all about right there.
Well, it's the last morning here in Colorado. The guys just headed out to go hunt. Casey's gonna set up in that place where he's been seeing that big buck, but they left really early today. They're gonna try to get in there in the dark and get him killed before he moves up into the timber. So this has been such a fun trip. We've been staying in this cabin. Super nice place. It's been awesome just hanging out with these guys. Being able to spend time with them is such a blast. So I'm gonna head home today. I'm gonna take my my Malibu, my rental car, gotta drive a few hours back to Grand Junction and pick up my truck. I got off the phone with the mechanic in Grand Junction there, and he said that basically my truck's done, it's not worth fixing, so time to go find a new one and buy it, I guess. Luckily I have good friends and I have good family, and I have a lot of people that are willing to help me out when stuff hits the fan like this, and it's been an overwhelmingly positive experience. I've had a great time on this trip, so now it's time to go back, I guess, to say to reality, even though I guess for me hunting's the reality most of the time. But I'm excited to go home, see my wife and kids. I'm actually gonna meet them on the way home, and we're gonna look at a vehicle. Fun day, mostly traveling, and yeah, it's been a good trip. So see you on the next one.
So I finally made her back to my truck. I got in it, got going down the road. I had to go uphill on the on-ramp in 4th gear, lugged it and barely made it. I'm gonna burn this clutch up before this trip's over. Anyway, the mechanic said this truck is done. Well, I can put a transmission in it, but it's like 1,200 bucks. The truck's only worth 1,500 bucks, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna milk this thing the whole way home. Right now, this is where we stand. 75 miles an hour. I got, it's telling me to shift because I'm running a little bit high on the RPM end of things, but we'll see if I can milk her back to Utah like this.